guys, welcome back to the Jasmine Show, and if you're new here, welcome. It's your girl Jazz, and today I am back with another video, and as you can see in the title, this is going to be the advice, opinion, experience video. A couple months ago, I asked my YOLO and my Instagram to give me topics that they want me to give advice, like say share my experience or like give my opinion on. And people gave me a good bit. I think I have 9, so that's not bad. I didn't want to make this video too long. I just eventually was like, you know, I should drop this sooner than later because it's been a while. And like I said, I have been busy moving into my new space. I'm still trying to like get an area where I could record. This seems pretty legit, I guess. I'm at my desk. Behind me is my bed and like stuff like that. And then like that's the living area, but you know, not important. I might do a tour, I might not. It's an apartment, it's not big, so I might incorporate something else with the tour if I decide to do one. But anyway, let's just get right into the video. I feel like this was gonna be really fun. I feel like some topics, yes, a lot of people aren't gonna agree with me on, but hey, you know, do what you have to do. If you feel like you don't agree with me, then like that's fine, that's life, whatever. But I thought this would be a fun video just to like help somebody, especially like with the advice wise, experience wise, just like maybe somebody doesn't feel alone. And then like my opinion is just, you know, if we're on the same wavelength. So I already said let's get into the video, but for real now, let's just get started with the video. So the first topic is friends with benefits. I'm gonna start with my experience. I only experienced that once, and that was with my current boyfriend now. I really wouldn't call it a friends like with benefits. I think it was just, I thought I was doing the right thing, that I'm graduated high school and I'm going to college pretty soon, or starting it, and I'll be going to college in the place I live. I don't want to display where I live. So I'll be like in town, like I'll be home, I'll be in state, let me say that. So, but I just like saw a bunch of college and high school relationships like fail, and I was like, I don't want to do that because I know how some people are like really busy and stuff like that. But then I was like, that's not going to be me. But like I don't know what I thought. I thought I was doing the right thing of just like going ahead and ending it, you know? And so we just like couldn't leave each other alone. Like we were literally broken up for 3 days.
Oh my God! Wow!
And honestly, it wasn't even a breakup. Like when we said like we broke up, nobody believed us. Everybody thought it was a prank at school. And like we were just like, no, like we're serious. And so like, I mean, we were just fooling ourselves. We really were. And then at the 3 days, we were just, well, I was just like, you know what? Like, might as well like stay together. Like we can't leave each other alone. So maybe that's a sign that like we can do it. And so we stayed together. My advice with friends with benefits would be, I don't know, maybe just friends with benefits doesn't mean having sex. Like that does not mean having sex. You can have friends with benefits, like y'all are friends, but like y'all do boyfriend and girlfriend things, I guess. Like y'all can kiss, y'all do this, like stuff like that. It's not just sex. And yeah, I would say be careful. I know a lot of people who have said they're just going to be friends with somebody with benefits and they've caught feelings. I'm not saying that happens all the time. I'm just saying it's most likely gonna happen because y'all are doing boyfriend and girlfriend things or talking stage things. And you're gonna get used to that and gonna like crave it more on a physical level, like a higher level, I would say. So moving on from friends with benefits, The next one is heartbreak and how to get over it. I have experienced heartbreak. Not from my current relationship, but from my last. I was in a 3-year relationship, and you know, it was always like it started off really good, and then like things just like went downhill the like deeper we got into it. So, you know, I won't tell the story about it because one, it's not important. Two, it's just I don't want to go back in the past. Like there's no need. I basically could say how to get over it is just give yourself time to heal. And, you know, healing is a strange process. You're not going to be automatically like healed in one day. Some people it takes a year, some people it takes a month or longer. Like it's a process that like literally is all up to you. Like I'm not saying you can't like lean on somebody else, but don't try to use somebody else to heal you. And I did that. I tried to use somebody else to heal me. And not only did I end up hurting myself in the end, but hurting that person as well. And just really, you know, it was a really effed up situation on both ends. And it's just, you know, give yourself time to heal. Don't be discouraged that you feel like, what is happening? I'm sad today. Now, like, I've never been depressed before, but I was depressed then. That was my first time being depressed. I went to therapy. I've never had to go to therapy before until then. So it really was a big deal for me. And it really did change me as a person. I do think heartbreak does change a person. No matter how little or big it is, heartbreak will change a person. I do think that, yes. So just give yourself time to heal and let yourself feel the emotions. It is okay to be emotional. That's normal. You're not, you know, sensitive or whatever. Your feelings are valid. So that's basically what I would say for the advice is just give yourself time to heal. Okay? So the next topic is cheating. I have experienced that too. I just feel like I have to like say it's not with it is not with my current boyfriend. It is not. These are all in my past. I dealt with cheating, and it's really, you know, it's not fun, of course, but it's just, I don't like it. My stance on it is if you feel like you have to cheat, then why not just like break up with that person? Save them the heartbreak. Like, yes, they'll be sad, but you know, at least you gave them an option to like deal with it, you know, like be like, okay, you gave them the option to leave you alone. That's my take on it. Like, I just find it ridiculous that like people feel like they have to cheat, and I'm just like, for what?
What was the reason?
So yeah, I dealt with it, and I guess it's like correlates with heartbreak, you know. It's just some people, I'm not saying like if you get cheated on, you automatically have to leave, but the only apology you should be accepting is changed behavior, not like a verbal I'm sorry. A verbal I'm sorry doesn't mean squat unless it's changed actions behind it. And don't settle either. My problem was that I got cheated on twice, for all I know, in my last relationship. And the first time, I just kind of was like, you know, I can't leave him. Like, I love him so much, and I'm like this ride or die person. I'm always here. I gotta show him, you know, I'm always gonna be here. But what I was confusing was what he was confusing was I'll always be here for you was like I'll always be here for you even if you dog me out, which is definitely not. So of course I had to nip that in a bud, and I eventually left. And so yeah, I just feel like, I'm not saying with cheating, again, like, I'm not saying with cheating, if you get cheated on, some people can work it out, some people can, but you shouldn't accept an apology unless it's with changed behavior. Like, what I always say is, actions speak louder than words. So just because you say you're sorry, like, it's just like breaking a glass plate and being like, I'm sorry. That doesn't fix it. Your changed behavior would be, don't break the plate. Like, don't break another plate. You know what I'm saying? That's the best, like, analogy that I could get for it. So, yeah. That's how I feel about cheating. So, the next topic is abortions. I have no experience with that. My only opinion about that is, I really don't care what another girl does with her private parts. It's hers. I don't have a say. I don't want to say. The only private part I can answer for is myself. So I honestly just feel like when people are like judging judging women who get abortions, it's just like, is it your private part? Is it your business? Is it hurting you?
Mind your business.
So I feel like, again, I will say it again, I don't care what another woman does with her private part. It's her private part. It has nothing to do with me. I don't know. My advice on that, I guess, would just be, it's yours. It's yours. Don't let anybody be like, of course you're gonna be judged by it, but don't let that like stop your decision. If you personally feel like that's right for you, then do it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You're your own person. You live with it at the end of the day, not those other people. So if you're gonna go through with it, you're the only one living with it. You're the only one who has to look at yourself in the mirror every day and be like, I'm fine with it or I'm not fine with it. So that's the only thing I have to say about abortions. Moving on, the next topic is same-sex relationships. I have no experience with that either. My opinion on that would be, I have people in my family who are in same-sex relationships or gay or bi. My stance on it is, they're not hurting me. Love is love. You can't help who you love. If that makes you happy, shoot, go be happy. I mean, it's not, that's why I don't understand why some people don't like it, like, or despise it so much. I feel like they have something to say about it. Like, yes, you may think it's weird or gross, but like, it's not hurting you at the end of the day. It's not affecting you. You're not in it. So therefore your 2 cents shouldn't be valid.
So therefore your comment is irrelevant.
So my advice with that, I would just say, if you know that's what you want to do, then again, don't let people stop you. At the end of the day, you have to live with it. It's yourself, your body, your mind, your heart. You know yourself better than anybody else in this world. So if it makes you happy, do it. That's what I say. Don't live life in regrets. Life is too short to not do things that make us happy. So moving on, the next topic is ways to be more confident. I guess I would say with me, I never really had like low confidence. Like, I kind of, and that sounds so bad, like I never thought bad of myself. Like, it's just saying, like, I was groomed, maybe not groomed, but I was raised up to always tell myself in the mirror, I'm beautiful. God made me this way. I'm his creation. I'm beautiful. Nobody else could judge me but God. And I have this like favorite quote of mine that says like, strive for progress, not perfection, we all have some things to work on within ourselves and outside, I'm guessing. But I feel like outside stuff doesn't really make a person beautiful or handsome or stuff like that. I feel like it's more so within, like, your personality, your soul, your heart. And I feel like that outshines, like, your outside look. That's what I feel like. So that's my opinion on that. But I feel like ways that you could be more confident is just, confidence comes from within. Yes, that like a lot of people could say, be confident, like it's so easy, but it's really not. And that's why I feel like I'm glad that I didn't lack confidence. But I also I can't imagine how hard it is to just be living in a world where you feel like you have to get plastic surgery, or you feel like you have to like get injections, like stuff like that, to be beautiful, and you don't. I'm not knocking plastic surgery and all that. That's their body. If you feel like that's what's gonna make you beautiful, go ahead. But I'm saying it doesn't. What I'm saying is confidence comes from within, so your inside outshines your outside, or at least it should. So I guess that's my opinion / advice on it. Moving on. The next topic is advice for senior year. Advice for senior year, I would say, one, this is the year that it's gonna fly by so fast. You thought freshman, sophomore, and junior year was fast. Senior year is fast. You may not feel like it with the amount of work you might have and all the essays you have to do or stuff like that, but it flies by fast. So I would say make the most of it. Be hardworking, because one, colleges have been looking at your grades since junior year or maybe sophomore, but I know they really look at your grades junior and senior year. Senior year, of course, because this is it. After senior year, it's college. So, it's just have fun with it, but also be hardworking and focused, because it's just do not give up. I could say that too. Don't give up. Don't let senior year break you down. There has been times where senior year has felt overwhelming, and I felt so much pressure, and there is a lot more pressure on you because this is it. It's make it or break it. Either get your shit together or fail. So my advice is, if you're a class clown, or you feel like you don't want to do any work, and some of the seniors have past seniors, when I was a junior, told me that oh, senior year is you could just sit back and not do anything. I didn't get that experience. I feel like you should do everything with 110% or more. I feel like whatever you do, even if it's little, give your whole self to it. Do not slack. Don't do anything, because at the end of the day, you'll feel better about yourself. At the end of the day, my goal is to not, when I was in school, to not come home and be like, I could have done better. I should have done this. I don't know why I slacked. Study for that test an extra 10 minutes if you have to. Screw going out. Your friends will still be there. School will always still be there too, but at the same time, you have to get out of there. When your friends are out and they have their grades all together and you don't, they're going to be the one graduating and you're not. So think about that. So there's always time to hang out, but don't if you know that you need to buckle down, because senior year is where you need to buckle down, get your stuff in order, and be business, but also have fun with it too. I'm just saying, again, be hardworking, don't give up, don't slack, and you'll be fine enough to have fun. Work hard, play hard. So You'll be fine. Of course, my senior year was kind of sucky at the end because I didn't have a prom, and I didn't have a proper graduation. But other than that, my senior year was interesting. I would say fun, but you know, it's fun. I would say funny. Like, I had a lot of funny memories for senior year. So, moving on, the next topic, good ways that I handle stress. And I guess I could say the good ways that I handle stress is I try to, like, close my eyes and just, like, count to 10. Like, I close my eyes and I just breathe in and breathe out and just self-reflect. I clean like when I'm stressed a little bit, just because I sound like an old lady, but I do. It helps me a lot, and I don't know, it just helps me. But yeah, what I do is just I clean. I guess I wouldn't call it meditate. I would just, like, you know, step away for a minute from whatever the stressful moment is and just be like, okay, I need a minute, and just breathe in and out until I feel better. And yeah, just, you know, I feel like that's the most healthiest ways I can handle, or I write it down. I like to write. I write it down, I crumble it up and throw it away afterwards because I got it out already. Or I vent to somebody. I'm the type of person, I don't like to hold stuff in. I just say, you know, what I have to say. So I feel like those are some good and healthy ways to handle stress. And the last topic would be feelings on what's going on in the world lately or recently. I feel like this is just a wild year in general. It's so bizarre, and who would have thought 2020 would be like this, between COVID and all these deaths that are just happening to Black men and women is so disgusting and upsetting that I just can't even wrap my head around it. And also too, to the woman who was in the army who was found dead as well. And it just makes you think, like, is this America? I don't know. With COVID, I just feel like and pray that it gets better and that everybody stays healthy and safe. And I just, like, find it so weird that people don't wear masks.
Little nasty.
Like, do you guys think this is a joke? And I feel like when people don't wear masks, I feel like until their family or somebody close to them gets it, they won't think it's a joke anymore. But at the same time, like, you can get it, and even if, like, you're not worried about yourself getting it, people are asymptomatic, so you don't know if you have it or not. Some people can be asymptomatic. So therefore, to protect yourself and protect other people, just cover your face. I don't get it. Just cover it. But yes, with these killings, wrongful murders of Black women and Black men, it is disgusting. And it just makes you feel like, as a Black woman, it makes me feel like soon as I am born, or soon as a Black male is born, we have a target on our back. You can't sleep in your own house. You can't do anything, I feel like. You can't even walk your dog. I've seen many videos of people coming to Black people and questioning if they live in this apartment complex and let me see a proof of that. Like, are you serious? Like, I just feel like you have to be that miserable to think like that. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this because it is the truth. Black lives matter forever. And when people say, I don't know why people get so, you know, ticked off when they hear Black Lives Matter. We're not saying we're better than whites, Mexicans, Chinese, whatever. We're just saying we're equal. we're all equal. God all created us. So we all have blood running through us. Like, you know, it's just the only thing different is our skin. So I'm just saying, you know, why do people get so heated with that? So yeah, my thing is that I'm very disgusted and saddened by all of this that's been going on. Yeah, it's crazy. It's bizarre to me. Who would have known 2020 would be like this? So yeah, you know, it's just, what more can we do? Like, what more can we possibly do? We protest, we try to peacefully protest, we try to, you know, do the right thing and mind our business, but yet it still is not enough. So I'm just like, you know, it's crazy to me. It's so bizarre. I have no words. I can only say it's crazy and bizarre. So yeah, that was kind of like sad and like bad topic to end out with, but that was the last topic, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was fun to me to give my advice, my opinion, my experience on some of this stuff. And I thank you to everybody who gave me these topics. It's greatly appreciated. And I will try to drop my next video very soon. I'm not going to say what it is yet, even though if you have my Instagram, my Snapchat, you already know what it will be. But I will try to get it to you guys very soon. That's the end of this video. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment. And hit that notification bell to know when I am posting. And I'm out.